I have already printed out my manual, which is actually quite authentic looking. The front page of this, I mean, that could easily be a legit manual from like the late 80s. The inside's obviously, you know, it's not obviously not real, it's very fictionalized, but overall the presentation is pretty authentic. I actually already did this one, but I decided to start from scratch. I wonder if I do need to sleep there. Yeah. I mean, it must have, some time must eventually elapse. Just very, okay. You do have to sleep. It's a bit weird. But I do need this extra data register. Not actually sure what this bridge does yet. Maybe it's when you have two separate boards. This. Why does it always start indented? It's like, I guess, yeah, maybe I will need that. How do I delete this shit? Part not on board. How do I delete it? Get out the manual. Arithmetic instructions, test instructions. Additional execution, page 2. Okay. I wonder if it supports modular arithmetic. Looks like the answer is okay, it doesn't allow modular arithmetic, but it does allow for negation. Okay. The other thing that's going to complicate this is that this first one, when the edge goes up, always has to be up. So this can't just be a sort of going. This signal can't just be sort of switched on and off. It actually has to, like, this isn't aligned, right? It has to otherwise be off, on, off, on, off, on, off, which is not. So yeah, I suppose we can sit and wait until, actually, I need to figure out what the, so that tab might be for these plus and minus instructions. Sorry, not instructions, but qualifiers or whatever. Jump label. Okay, so label is just the usual syntax in every assembler, pretty much. Yeah, I don't think this is strictly correct because you don't really want to wait the first time. I feel like that's going to cause a problem. Let's just see how we go though. Because, you know, that might immediately be turned on and then you'll miss it. Let's give it a shot though. And then... same bullshit. I'm gonna end up with these sleeps that I don't want. Probably don't need this DAT register. That's how that works. I think it might loop to the top. Yeah, I mean that's the sort of structure you want, I think. Is it? Yes, that's going to be incorrect. Because you sleep no matter what, so that's definitely going to be wrong. So it'll sort of be right for a while, and then the other thing is that while you're doing this, yeah, so too many sleeps. Needs to be a pre-test loop. Oops, totally fucked up. This needs to be pre-test as well. Oh, it's got a limited set of instructions. Interesting. Thing is, when you go into this loop, you definitely know you're gonna output a 1. So there shouldn't be any need to do that. Should always be correct. If that's always current, then you wait for the next signal. And then you do your tests. It seems like a lot of code. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna fit. Part not recommended. Wonder if this works. It does seem to accept that. Surely that's not acceptable. That seems really dodgy. I mean, those labels have nothing to do with how much memory this microprocessor would have on it. So that doesn't actually make any sense. There we go. Yeah, it seems a bit shit. Like I used up the entirety of this thing. Also, this is the introductory example. Surely they don't expect this level of sophistication. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be a much better way of doing it. I like the fact that this has 3 scores. You just pick one. Yeah, so they're probably, if it costs them 3 yen, they're probably using this thing. So it's got to be doable with that. All right. Yeah, you actually probably don't even need a loop structure if you got these prefixes. So let's just say Yeah, that was actually insanely complicated compared to what can probably be done. So let's say it's not, you just move a 0 into P1. If it is... the only thing is making sure that they line up. It should be... oh, it's not like that. I didn't put a sleep in. So that'll happen to be correct, but then this one will work, but then the next one should fail. Yeah, because they're not aligned. Come up with a good way of aligning them. Do you align them? Okay, you don't need to align, you just need to bring, whenever this goes down, you need to bring the signal down. So you have something like, might as well do it here, make it neat. So if it's a 0, you just clear the accumulator. There we go. Still use more power than other people. Dude, somebody's still using less. A lot of people are using less. And there's one that's like, so this is 5. How many did I have? What, 6? Fuck, how'd I bring that back up again? So they clipped one line off, and this one has, so that's 0, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, is that 1? That's 6. Yeah, there aren't 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know how that works. There's like one that's like 1 or 2. In fact, there's one that's like one fucking line. I'm not sure how power usage is calculated. Yeah, but they're all definitely... looks like one of them's using less than 3 yen. Oh, it does say lines of code. But like, some of these don't even use code. Pin type mismatch. Yeah, maybe it's possible using something like that. I think that might be memory. I don't know how they're getting cheaper than that, because... Yeah, see, some of them are cheaper. I feel like they might be using some of these components. Fuck it, I'll go to the next thing. Yeah, it almost seems like there might be even 4 lines. I gotta figure out how power usage works. I'm going back to this shit. Should read the manual. See what that says. Yeah, another thing, a reason I don't like the 3 scores is you can't tell whether people are doing all 3 at once. So somebody might have a good production cost, but everything else is shit. So it's kind of hard to tell. I'm not really interested in making 3 different variants of the same project. Yeah, given that most people have less lines of code, I feel like I must be missing something quite obvious. Yeah, I suppose I could probably try something like this. A little bit more elegant. This wouldn't be quite correct. This isn't going to work. it's actually any less. It's the same fucking amount of code. It's definitely going to be wrong. Yeah, with this lines of code thing, I do wonder, like I said, whether that's coming at the cost of these other variables. Also, like with production costs, for example. Mind you, you'd sort of like with this one, maybe these solutions are sort of more over here in terms of production cost. The Solid Steel Gamer. Bunch of these because I have 3 signals. Okay, this one has more. Does it? No, they're mostly X-bus signals. So that doesn't actually help me very much. that many. Seems excessive. Piss off. Might actually make sense to create these using a separate thing. So this is like one output goes to drink 0 and another microcontroller. Get rid of this bullshit. Problem is I can only pump out one at a time. Yeah, I mean this bottom one's actually pretty simple. I have enough space to do something really dumb like this. I suppose I do. Yeah, this is super shit, but let's start with this. They do say they want to keep the production costs down. But it hasn't really given me a goal. Yeah, I mean, actually, this one could just be, could that be a repeating pattern? No, it's not. Pretty shit. Actually don't need that. Pretty shit. What power usage means. Maybe it's number of instructions executed. Yeah, so this seems to be common solution, or something very similar to. I suppose they probably compressed it all into one thing, because it's quite nested. You know, once you go into this state, you don't really need a separate thing for that. You just need to write zeros to one port. Yeah, be a similar number of lines. Could be fucking bothered though. It's not made by Chinese people. It's made by the same people who made Space Cam. I don't think this one's going to help me much. That's an X-Boss thing. Okay, so I actually don't need to. So P1 is that's so. Look at the manual again. lot of power. I think power must be number of instructions executed. Interesting, that's the best in terms of lines of code. But there is a way to use less power. So it must be more efficient in terms of instructions executed. I guess you probably still use power when you use this plus prefix, because that still counts as executed. It doesn't execute the whole instruction, but it has to execute the conditional part. So maybe if you have like a conditional, then you skip over some stuff. Couldn't be bothered though. Okay, we'll look at the supplemental data. Fucking hell, it's like this whole page is worth of text here. Yeah, okay, so when it's on, shit onto it. Yeah, I still need 3. I think this is going to need 2 of these. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this isn't an X bus port. You can only have like 1 in and 1 out. Yeah, I must be missing something obvious. Because you need to take these 2 things, combine them. Like even ignoring just in a black box sense, you need to take 2 inputs and then have 1 output. But these things only have 1 input. They only have 2 ports. I don't see how can you combine these so that you get. What happens if you do this? I mean, that schematically gives you, like in the higher level, gives you 2 in, 1 out. How does that work? Yeah, that can't be right. what that does actually. So I guess it just takes the higher of the two. I wonder what this does. Yeah, I'm completely lost. Profile. That's completely wrong. I wonder if I can change that. Pretty sure it does have a fixed number of ports. Alright, okay, I think I know what I gotta do. So my guess is somehow I gotta get around this limitation by using the X-bus ports. So I've got to have something that turns this analog signal into a digital signal. So you gotta take that in. then I can make use of the XBus port. So what do I have to do? Right, so alright, what does it say? Minus 50 times 4 plus 50. To sleep. A little bit more code, but that seems like that is the way you're expected to do it. This guy did it for 4 yen. Yeah, I think some of... Maybe there's like a DAC built in. Doesn't look like it. Oh wait a minute, what's this? Yeah, so these are all exports. Alright, I might come back to this later.